Here are my Week 7 college softball Power 10 rankings. Lots of changes except for number 1. Oklahoma now 31-1 after sweeping Baylor last weekend. After a few weeks of arguing who should be up top, there is now no question it's OU. Texas moves back into the 2 spot with LSU plummeting. Following the sole loss to LSU last week, they swept BYU, run-ruled Florida State, and swept UCF. Reese Atwood continued her tear at the plate last week and now has over 50 RBIs on the year. 3 was tough between a mix of Stanford, Georgia, and Duke that are all sitting around the same spot. I feel like I ended up giving the 3 spot to the Dogs, who had an impressive sweep over a strong Ole Miss team on the road. Stanford I put right after them. They have a close head-to-head over Georgia, but more losses, so tough to order. The Cardinals swept Utah last weekend to move to 25-5. Duke will follow only below because they dropped a game of the series against Louisville last weekend, but the Blue Devils have Virginia Tech next weekend, so it should be really good. I have Tennessee next, who won 2 over South Carolina. They play the 3rd tonight, but Peyton Gottschall with a complete game shutout victory on Sunday. I flipped the order of Washington and Oklahoma State with the Huskies up at 7. Washington won the series over UCLA, a tough ranked team that is improving as we get further into the season. Oklahoma State lost a midweek and then dropped 1 game of the series to BYU, so I gave Washington the edge and moved the Cowgirls down a spot. Florida moves up to 9. The Gators with another impressive weekend, this time a sweep over Kentucky. Skylar Wallace and Jocelyn Erickson with 3 RBI apiece on Sunday in a 7-1 win for the sweep. And finally at 10, I dropped LSU after losing back-to-back series in SEC play. First, they lost 2 to Ole Miss 2 weekends ago, and then they lost the series to Missouri this past weekend. So they're still in the top 10 for me now, but I couldn't put them above any of the other teams that all won their series last weekend. That's my Power 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.